You'll have a seat right there. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Coach Josh Niblett, head coach of the Hoover Bucks, the 2013 state champions at 30 wins in a row. Coach Niblett, any words you want to say, and then we'll open up for questions.
Well, to God be the glory, man. I mean, we do it in His name, and we do it for Him. He's blessed us tremendously. I tell you that, win, lose, or draw, it doesn't matter. God's blessed this program tremendously. We understand where it comes from, but I'm proud of these kids, proud of these coaches. You know, a lot of people just think, hey, man, it just happens. It doesn't just happen. I mean, there's a lot of work that goes into this. There's a lot of sacrifice and a lot of commitment that's made by these kids, by the staff, by our community to have an opportunity to achieve greatness. We came out this year and we said, hey, our biggest thing is our definition of greatness is to do things better than they've ever been done before. 2 years back-to-back, 15-0 seasons, 2 back-to-back championships. I'd like to say that's better than it's ever been done before. So we're excited about that opportunity. And I know we'll have some guys coming back next year. You know, we'll start thinking about that next week. They'll have a chance to do things better than they've ever been done before also. But this senior class, I can't say enough about them, their leadership, and them deciding that they want to leave a legacy behind because of the great players that came before them. There'll be great ones that come after them, but this was their window of opportunity as far as history goes to make some history. So we just feel blessed.
Question for coach or players?
Coach, what stands out for you in this one? Always special teams?
Well, I think what stands out is you know, you'd like to think that when you come into the game that you're going to be explosive on offense and not have any mess-ups, that you're going to be explosive on special teams and on defense. But I think what it came down to is the defense continued to play well. We were able to flip the field position just a little bit. We were able to block a punt that I thought was huge on special teams. And I thought in the third and fourth quarter, like we've been doing it all playoffs, we've come up with some big plays on offense. We've come up with some big stops on special teams. And then, on defense. And then our special teams continue to play smart and give us an opportunity to win the game. And I think that's what stands out. It was a total team effort.
Coach, any second half adjustments or wrinkle or emphasis on anything?
Well, I just think the biggest thing was, and it was, you know, the first drive that we, you know, defensively, you know, we knew they wanted to try to run the buck sweep. You know, they want to try to get on the perimeter any way that they can, where they try to get you in unbalance. They try to split you out and get you in some personnel situations where they do it by motion. So I thought we did a really good job of containing that. And then I thought offensively coming out in the game, you know, we felt like we had to be able to try to run the ball and establish the run game, and that came back to help us in the second half. But the block punt was huge, and I thought that was a game changer for us in the first half.
Questions for the players or coaches?
Bradrick, did you ever think you'd score on a pass that went about 4 feet and was thrown underhanded? What did you see when you turned around and caught the ball?
Well, I seen the end rushing off the end fast, and I just caught it, and it was open space, and I knew I had to make one guy miss, and that's what I did, and I scored the touchdown.
Other questions?
Hey, Daryl, I think you had 50 tackles on the year coming in, and now you have 12 tonight. What was this for you? What was it amped up? What would you want to play like tonight?
It was kind of my season last year was kind of a test, and then this year coming in is kind of to show how much I can improve and get better. In this last game, Coach Niblett has just been telling me I had to play my best game and be physical, and I just try to take that to my head and just focus on what I had to do to help my team win the championship. So,
Marlon, when you forced the fumble, it was a big, you know, game changer there. Was that your intention going in, just to strip it, or did it kind of just happen?
That was my intention going in. I knew I was outside containment, but the guy was looking inside. So once I went inside, I just tried to strip the ball. Every Tuesday we call it a turnover Tuesday, and that's all we're trying to do: strip the ball, get an interception. It's any type of turnover we can do have.
Other questions?
Marlon, everybody knows good things are ahead of you, but what has it been like to play football for Hoover? You're the senior up there. How much of a privilege has it been playing for Hoover?
It's been a really great privilege. I got the best teammates. I think I got the best team in America, so it's just Coach just keeps us level-headed and don't treat anybody higher than anybody else. So it's just been really a great privilege, and I've really just loved playing for Hoover these past 4 years.
Coach Niblett, what impressed you about Evans, number 4 for Auburn?
Well, just total speed, just his, you know, his ball get off on the corner. You know, we knew we were going to have to try to do something to try to neutralize him. And you got to know where he's at. You know, he had a big sack on us. We thought we had a big play that was going to be on third down, backed up on the -20. I think it was in the second quarter, and he came up with a big sack on us there just with true speed. And that's really the play that Bradrick scored on, is a play we put in on Tuesday to try to neutralize him with a shuffle pass. And you know, we got it early on, and we had a holding call, and it was ran away from him, and then we got an opportunity to run it again, and that was a big play in the third quarter.
Other questions?
Marlon, just talk about the chance to play in an SEC stadium like this.
I guess it's a great opportunity. I know SEC's been dominating a lot lately, so definitely don't think you can go wrong playing in the SEC.
Coach Mike is here with us, and he's not a guy that we usually call his name about a game-changing play, but I think he has two tonight.
But I'm gonna tell you something, man. This guy is a we fence. We call it we fence. We don't call it special teams, but he's a we fence guy. I mean, he's a guy that's come in. He had to play safety some tonight, but at the same time, he's a guy that that no matter what unit you put him on special teams, he's going to do his job. He's a guy you can count on, a guy you can trust, and he's a great athlete, and he's a physical football player. So this isn't the first time he's made a big play for us, but I'm really proud of him because I'm glad to see him get that opportunity to make a play like that after he's worked so hard all year to give himself that chance.
Coach, this team, this group of seniors, tell us how special and how these boys and this team should be remembered.
I mean, I don't know. I think when this group came in this year after last year, I think it was high expectations. And like I said before, I think the thing you got to guard against is are you working hard? Are you listening to everything outside the bubble? And we had to make sure we compartmentalized what we were thinking when we came to work every day, what we were our thought process, how we tried to make each other better. And I think these seniors did a really good job of leading, and I think they did a really good job of understanding that, hey, look, we got to have you to lead this group. This junior group is going to have a chance to be special, but the key to them is going to be how great of leaders they'll be as seniors. So, when you're a senior, you got to take on that responsibility. That's your deal. If you'll take ownership in it like these kids did, then I think it makes a difference when you get to an opportunity to play in a game like this.
Micah, can you talk about that punt that Coach was talking about? What'd you see and how did you get to it?
Oh yes, sir. Hey, every week our coach tell us, hey, somebody's going to be free, and if you don't go hard enough, hey, you just missed the opportunity. But this one, hey, everybody went hard. I ended up making a play, and the whole team just picked up and just ran with it.
Other questions? Other questions?
Hey guys, any of the players can comment. Coach made the point that he felt it was better than any Hoover team has ever done it before. What does that mean to any of you individually? Because that's a pretty high compliment.
I guess I could say every year we trying to achieve greatness, and if a group behind us achieves greatness, then it's something we have to find to do better and better to keep achieving it. So I think this year we had to overcome last year and stop thinking about it and set our mind on what we wanted to do this year and keep being great at what we do.
Coach, I think 138 yards of total offense. Did you think going in it'd be that hard to move the ball against Auburn?
I could care less what the stats were. I mean, it could be 13.8. I don't care. It was about winning a state championship for us. We didn't care how we did it, but those 138 yards that we had were big yards for us in the game. That was two great defenses going against each other, and it was a slugfest getting after it. And, it was tough sledding in that box. But at the same time, I'm just proud of our kids. That's what I said before. It's got to be a total team effort. When you play for a state championship, that's the way you want it to be, a total team effort. So, stats are stats. The only stat I know is we're 15-0 and we won a state championship. That's all I care about.
Well, Coach, congratulations, guys. Amazing history being made right here.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.